We called you down today to give you an update on the incident at Langara College that occurred yesterday in South Vancouver. Crown Counsel has approved charges against 23-year-old Nasruddin Ali, a resident of Surrey, in relation to the incident at Langara College on Monday afternoon. Just before noon, first responders were called to a fire at Langara College. A suspect had allegedly entered the college with at least two improvised incendiary, I can't say that. I'll start again. Just before noon, first responders received reports of a fire at Langara College. A suspect had allegedly entered the college with improvised incendiary devices. It appears that at least two of the devices had detonated, and there were more that were left behind. The suspect fled the area. Officers were able to quickly identify the suspect, share that information with our partnering agencies, and just after 4 o'clock, the suspect was arrested by the Metro Vancouver Transit Police in Surrey. He was turned over to the Vancouver Police Department and was charged this morning by Crown Counsel. Mr. Ali has been charged with 1 count of arson and 1 count of possession of an incendiary material. Anyone with information about this incident is asked to contact the Vancouver Police Major Crime Unit at 604-717-2541 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
Was this same person under investigation for clashes with other students at the school?
I'm not aware of any previous activities with Mr. Ali at this point. Yeah.
Anything in terms of the criminal record, previous charges, or before the courts?
I'm not sure of any criminal history of this person. Now, as you know, we also check the BC Online Court Registry. At this point, I don't have any additional information to share on that.
Had any Langara students or faculty, staff members raised concerns to you about this student at any point in the past couple of years?
I don't know about the past couple of years, certainly not the day of the incident. We were able to quickly identify a suspect based on information provided by the school, by witnesses in the area, and people that recognized him. He left the area very quickly. Luckily, our officers were able to locate him hours later and take him into custody.
When we say incendiary devices, what are we talking about? What do they look like?
A lot of that's going to, that information is going to form part of the case before the Crown right now, but I can tell you it was flammable materials. One or at least one of them did have some sort of device attached to it as an ignition. 2 of those went off prior to the police arriving. The sprinkler system did kick in. Vancouver Fire and Rescue also provided or played a role in putting those out. We located at least 1 more device, and our bomb disposal unit neutralized that at the scene.
So 3 in total?
At least 3 in total. I'm aware of 3. I'm being a bit vague, but I'm aware of 3.
If there were 2 devices that went off, presumably starting 2 fires, why is there only 1 count of arson against the suspect?
This investigation is ongoing. We do anticipate additional charges if the evidence supports it, but at this point he remains in custody, and our priority now is to slow things down, go through all of our evidence, provide Crown Counsel with all the information we have, all the accurate information we have, and allow them to decide whether or not additional charges are appropriate.
He was charged last year with uttering threats and theft under, and then the charges were stayed. That does appear on CSODBS LGPD investigation. Can you tell us any more about that complaint?
I don't have any information regarding those as well. If the charges were stayed, it might be a better question for Crown Counsel, but at this stage, I don't have anything. I can tell you that Mr. Ali is a student at Langara College.
Do you know what faculty?
I don't.
And is he a domestic student, a foreign student?
That question would likely be better for them. I don't have any information that he's a resident here in Vancouver, or sorry, in Surrey.
Do you know how long he's lived there?
I don't. Okay. If is there any other topics? Go ahead.
Is there any suspected motive that you guys have?
We're looking into all the evidence that we've been able to collect so far. Motive will play a huge role in this file, obviously. We're looking into whether or not there's something that there was some flags. Was there anything that we could have done to help prepare for this, or anything we can do in the future to help prevent these sorts of actions? But as of right now, Langara is safe. We don't believe there are any other targets of this offense, and we have the suspect in custody. Not that I'm aware of.
Does he have family and are they cooperating?
He does have family, and I don't have any reason to believe they're not cooperating. I haven't heard anything to the contrary.
But you're not aware of any recent clashes with any other students, staff, faculty at the school?
I'm not, because it doesn't really become a police issue until we receive a call. I'm not aware of any additional information at this point. If I find anything out, I'll share it with you, but at this point, I don't know anything about it.